Hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. We are in the final throes of Ski Buddy. Let me show you where I'm at. And I'll get the everyone on the mountain in while we wait. What's up, Wenda? How you doing? Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we are just about ready to get started. I think I'm going to try and see if I can do a storyboard for the end here. What's up, GV? What's up, Kaji? Hello. CB. Good morning. Okay, let's see. Can I bring in... Maybe this guy has a sword. Is he holding on to here? Wait. A sword, maybe? Yes? I'm going to try to do a little animatic today. Something I don't usually do. What's up? What's up, Davey? What's up, Jason? How we all doing? Oh, we're not even on the right point. We gotta be like right here. Is that right? Yeah, that'll do. What's up, Cassie? Monitor Jack. Good morning, y'all. Ah. Okay, so he walks in. I'm the best YouTuber. You're too kind. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think I could take longer to get to this spot. Yeah, I think if we... I mean... It's a good amount of time, right? So we're crushed here. I guess like this. Something like that. I think we'll crush something like this. Maybe. Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I'm a slow start. Slow start today. Slow start today. What's up, Reese Cooker? Crushed. Okay, after crushed. Then Ski Buddy will stand up. How will he stand up? Let's see. So he stands up. Oh, what about if we pull the swords out first? Pull the swords out. Ski blades, sorry. So we pull those out. And what's the pose after you pull these out? I'm trying to think. Like that? You can just do it like that, I guess. Okay. Thank you, Wenda. Dude, I'm so ready for Ski Buddy to be done, though. I'm ready, dude. I'm trying to figure out how to actually finalize this snowman explosion thing. How should I finalize the snowman explosion thing? I think that I bend down and turn. We bend down. We turn. Boom. And we turn. We bend down, turn. And what? Bend down, turn, camera pans. I guess I could do the camera right now. As long as the timing stays right. That. I want to see like more people enter the room. Like so. And then what? More people enter the room. More people enter the room. And then this is the end part here where the snowman explodes. But how am I making the snowman explode? That's what I'm trying to like boom, taken out, sort out. Oops. Boom. Turn. Hello, I am sick. What are you sick with? That sucks. Don't do that. What do I do? Do I attack the snowman? What about... I'm thinking, like, what if I slice the snowman a bunch of times and it keeps adding more and more snowballs to it? But then again, I feel like that would destroy it while attacking it. I want this... I know how I want this to end. I want it to end with the snowman here exploding and having Ski Buddy written on the screen. But I'm trying to think how can we make it more interesting. So that pans to here. What do you think, guys? What do you think? turns. Here. Here, I'll give you the music too. I also might change the music. I don't know yet. Maybe. Now, my conundrum is this. I know how it ends, okay? We want this snowman in the center here to explode, and then it's going to say Ski Buddy written in snow on the screen, okay? My original idea was he gets re-surrounded again, right? In this shot here, he gets re-surrounded. And in his re-surrounding, he won't have to fight because the snowman explodes. Or he makes the snowman explode. But we gotta get there, and I don't know how to get there. If that makes sense. Walking off and explodes seems kind of bland, you know? So Bogey Docs? Because this is like the finale, you know? He could do the walk-off, the explosion Ski Buddy. But I feel like I want to bring more enemies into the room. Like it has reason, you know? Again. The snowman came to life and they both walk off? It's tough, huh? That's why I'm storyboarding today, because I really want to get this right. This is something I don't usually do, but I do want to do this. This is a skill I actually want to have. I just haven't ever seemed to be able to pull it off, you know? Actually, I have him bend the opposite way. He's twisting back this way. This is very rough, but it should work. Saving. I am planning ahead, yeah. Slow motion, right? No. These guys are just walking in from the left and right. And he changes poses. And then so now we have enemies on the screen. This is supposed to be a screen wipe. What he does to the snowman is supposed to be a screen wipe. So he like, you know. Was flip note never crash or something? Okay, so they're in. Now what? We need to do something with the snowman that makes the snowman explode. We finish the stab. Camera pan out a little bit. He could poke it with the ski. I thought about doing one of those, like, you know, the typical anime line things where you go, you know, this business. And and then it explodes Ski Buddy. But it's honestly just boring to me. It's been done a bajillion times. Like, too many times. That I think as soon as you do the first, like, as soon as you do that, as soon as you go like this and like this, everyone already knows how this is gonna end and it doesn't matter. I'm thinking. I'm using my thinking. I was thinking about doing a thing where I attack the snowman, and since every strike with my ski blades adds snowballs, it could be like a flurry of snowballs coming and adding to the snowman. You know, you just keep seeing this, and then the guys on the side would kind of just keep backing up because they don't know what to do. That's kind of cool. Stabbing at the base of the snowman. And do a rising slash? What's a rising slash look like? I think I like that. Let me think about what that pose might look like. So I feel like I'm gonna have to like start by leaning. What's up, Lanchow? I think could we do both skis like this? Like to start the swing? To start the lean, you know? And then it like we swing towards the cam, kind of like this. Kind of like that. Where the skis are in the ground, like this. Hold on one second. No. So have him throw the ski up in the air, and then have the snowman absorb it like Junko. Could do that. But I don't know if that would be enough impact, you know? But I think this might be kind of cool. Let's see. So the skis are like in the snowman right now. Just imagine. Following with me? Boo. This. Whew. Like that, and all the snow goes all of it turns back into snowballs. Whoosh. And all the snowballs hunt down all the enemies around him. It's a ski buddy. Like it. Is that fine or is that cool? Because when the animation's over, hopefully after all this work and what I do, the viewer isn't like, that's fine. You know what I mean? I hope they're like, yo, that's what I want the end to feel like. What's up, Mr. Guy? Yeah, the snowballs are going to spell Ski Buddy. So, like, the snowballs are going to all go out, and then you're going to see on the screen written in snow like this. Ski Buddy. You know, something like that. Skelly Guy, what's up? These are all the snowballs that are going to come rising out of it. Get ready for school? Save a little bit before you head out? Okay. So these could be the snowballs, like, taking off and beaming these different characters. Boom, and then they should all be, like, recoiling in agony of some kind. Boom, pow. However, this will matter how they hit more than anything. Same thing with these guys. Ah. Oh. Just representing those guys being down, essentially. Okay. And then on screen, she would like ski buddy. No, not the final stream for Ski Buddy. I still have more to do for sure. Oh, then I think he should also, while this is like popping up, he should probably like I don't know. Is she picking you up?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Does Ski Buddy ski off? If it's his exit, it makes sense. True. So he'll slice, come down. Slice, come down. And then as those are all taking off, I think he'll bend down. To lower the skis to the ground. He'll put them on the ground. And then he'll stand up with his feet in them. Maybe this company's actually shadows in an avalanche of a snow. Slow-mo advances towards the screen. It covers the screen, and that's the end. He could just zip off the screen from here, I think. Because this part has to be pretty fast, because people are gonna leave. As soon as the big explosion hits, they're gonna flick away. I think that's it. I think this is our finished product here. So he pulls it out, looks left, looks right. What do you guys think? Yeah? I think it works. Now we should just have to do this, and we'll be good to go. I gotta bring these guys in. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so you guys know me. I don't ever do animatics. So this is new for me. But I really do want to be able to do it. I would really like to get that as a skill down. You know? Oh, that's a problem. There we go, that's better. We're off to the races. There's a comfort in also knowing your idea already. See you, buddy. Okay, let's now try it. With his friend on top of him, piggybacking. What's up, dude? I did. Yes, I did. Okay, get out of here. How's he gonna connect like this? Is he like that? He's like that. Like that? Piggybacking on stick figures is weird because they don't have shoulders. Maybe? Save check. 1 sec. So check. Yeah, this anime has autosave, but save checking is still preferred. Okay, we're leaning back here. Okay. Yo, a gift membership? Snupbill, thank you so much. That's the first ever membership. Thank you so much, buddy. Metapome has the first ever gifted membership. That's huge. Thank you so much. Holy cow. Oh. Big. Yeah, we gotta move up, dude. We're moving up. Rapidly becoming the best stick figure stream in the world. It's happening. I need to grab this sword real quick. Don't mind me. Oops. I think I'm grabbing the camera first. Just need that, thanks. Just need that, thanks. Just need this, thanks. Go. Okay. Sword never got use here. Its only purpose was to fall. Okay. Don't have to do much of a reaction for them because a lot of their reaction would have been shadowed by the impact frames, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Just some subtle hand movements here I think is more than plenty. Should be. Okay. What time are we at? We have until 9. Hudson, at 9:30 we're going on our walk, okay? 9:30 we're going on our walk. Okay, and this guy could be the same thing. Honestly, he doesn't even have to move much. Okay. Looking good, dude. Looking good, dude. Okay, back to Ski Buddy here. Yes, he's here. Which I actually am going to redo these frames because they're a little awkward. Dude, I haven't animated Ski Buddy in days. I don't know why it's doing that. It's so annoying. That's not the frame. This is the frame. Okay. Now, what do we know? We know we're going to be leaning forward and pulling these swords out. Was that Ice Cap Zone from Sonic? The last song? Yeah, it was. This? Sonic the Hedgehog Lo-Fi House Remix, Ice Cap Shuffle by Pete Frogs. That's what that one was. That's what it says anyways. So SMK? Pass the baguette. Hello. What? Good morning. Okay. Getting our skis up. Okay. Bringing those skis up. Oh, that works, I guess. Okay, so now we're gonna bring the blades down into like a more relaxed position. Or try to. I'm trying to make use of my animatics here. Something I'm not used to. So this is a bit of a learning curve for me. We'll see. So far, so good, I think. My issue with my animatics has always been I eventually get slowly off of them. Like I'm doing right now. Like my timing is a little bit off. And then also the poses start to be just slightly different, and then it gets to the point where I'm like not even doing the same thing anymore. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess at least got my idea down. The more you do it, the more easier it becomes to understand. I think that's totally fair. Haba lava bobo, what's up, baby? I mean, that looks pretty good. My timing is getting a little off, though. Which I think isn't the worst. I will say one thing that straight ahead takes away, like a con of straight ahead, is when you're only thinking one step ahead, what I tend to do is like, since I don't know what I'm going to do next, I don't sling and things together very smoothly. So like, for instance, like this guy, he pulls the swords out and then he recovers, right? Usually I'll do like a full recover, like full recoil out and everything, until I come up with my next idea, and that creates these like weird pauses Whereas if I know I'm flowing in from one thing to the next and I know what the next thing already is, I can kind of like instead of like completely wobbling myself to 0, if that makes sense, I can kind of prepare by slightly angling or moving or, you know, not going to a complete stop kind of thing. I try to plan at least a little beforehand what I want to have, so it doesn't need to offer pause or positioning. Yeah. But sometimes you get stuck. Sometimes I get stuck. I will say I'm not too far behind my, I'm only a couple frames max behind my actual, like, animatic here. So I think that's fine. Oh. We actually have to switch these. So I'm going to do this. From the aqua pauses I have, I normally fill it with ease in, wind ups, follow throughs. Yes. That looks clean though. That came out nice. What do you guys think? For my first like use of animatic for real. Yeah, that is a good sign, for sure. Jathan, what's up, dude? This is all very subtle movement. This might be a bit unnecessary. We'll see. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. Hey, that's pretty good. Bending down. Arms are out. This is like bring it on pose. Okay. default. Just because this pose actually calls for it. Oops. He does also call for legs, believe it or not. Legs. Pretty strong. Pretty useful. 1 second. I like where we're going. Jump scared, what'd I do? Oh, because no legs? Okay. What's up, buddy? I was just checking to make sure you're in your thing. That's all. This frame is awful. There's one frame that was just really bad. Oh, Discord notifications. Oh, my bad. Yeah, it has a streamer mode where it mutes all that, but I don't like the streamer mode when I'm trying to look at people's names in Stone Mountain, and it's just like S dot 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 T dot dot dot, and I'm like, I don't know who's who. Nico, what's up, buddy? Okay, so we're changing position here. Da, da. I think we pretty successfully have utilized our animatics. Would you say? Hold on. Okay, something was covered there for a second. I was like, did I delete something? What's up, Karma? Oh, that's why. Those guides. I probably grabbed one of these effects ones as well. Modify, transform, horizontal, skew and stretch. He's rotating the body here. Okay. Rotating the body. Not tremendously though. But this becomes the front arm now. Modify, transform, horizontal. Then this guy, the back arm here, he's just gonna rotate. Transform horizontal. Which is actually this one down here. Then the head. Modify, transform horizontal. So good. That. This. Good. We're looking good, dude. We're looking good. Looking good, feeling good. Feeling much better today than I did yesterday. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I never came back for an evening stream or an afternoon stream. My kiddo had testing. There was a world where I could have came back and went live, but I would have been later than I wanted to be, and I was just so tired. So I'm like, if I'm gonna do a later stream than I want to, and I'm gonna be tired, like, I'm just not feeling it. I don't want, like, I'm at the very end of this animation, and I don't want to ruin what is really, like, the most important part, right? Like, the end, the begin. Okay, there's the two most important parts of any short that you're making, truly. If I had to boil it down to just two parts, it's the beginning, which is the hook that makes someone want to watch whatever it is that you're gonna show them. And after the hook, it's how does it leave them, what kind of taste does it leave in their mouth when it's done? Like what, and usually that comes from what is it like at the very end, you know? Because if you make something and the hook is great, but the net result, the payoff is awful, the person leaves with a bad taste in their mouth, and they probably, no matter how good your hook is for the rest of forever, you probably won't earn that viewer back, because everything you do for them from that point forward, they're gonna remember that bad taste you left in their mouth, and they're gonna be like, yeah, the juice is never worth the squeeze on whatever I watch from this person, so I'm not even gonna bother, even though that looks a little bit intriguing. I remember how awful I felt when I was done watching the thing that they showed me before. So I really don't want to mess that up and leave a bad taste in people's mouth with the content I'm making, especially after Junko did so well. I want people to look forward to the things that I'm making. And I also, beyond just like, oh, you know, I want to make people happy with the thing I'm making, I want to be happy with it. Like, most importantly, I want to look at it and be like, yo, I want to watch this myself. Like, I honestly have probably watched Pyro Knight's demo more than Pyro Knight's demo has been watched by people. Because I enjoy it. It's mine as well. Like, it's my personal entertainment also. It's not just for the people. Yeah, Pyro Knight's demo really was a banger. Is a banger, you know? Damn, that's clean. Yeah, like, I honestly think that if I had made some small adjustments, like if I re-released and zoomed in on Pyro Knight's animation, like, the crazy thing is Pyro Knight's demo,
This is Pyro Knight,
has 3 times more views than his actual animation. Yeah, I don't know. We're almost at 500,000 for Junko, though. 4966. 496,000. What's up, Connor? It's cool when an artist on Twitter posting their work in progress gets a ton of likes, only to be met with lesser reception once they post their actual art. Exactly. What's up, dude? Was ready for our walk?
Yeah. Do you know how long it took them to publish Roblox? 7 years. They started it in 1997.
I believe it. I believe it. My kid coming to tell me some random Roblox facts about the day. Random Roblox facts. Man, this is important stuff. Such a soothing morning. I do like the coziness of the animatic kind of guiding me since we've already did our thinking for the day, essentially. Yeah, getting the thinking out of the way is great because then I can just use all of my brain power on the execution. I've never hated on animatics. I've always just not seen success with them. Damn. Holy. Is that me or is it just, was that like freak show smooth? Like what the hell? Skibbity toilet. Well, his real name, his original username where he came from was Ohio Skibbity. So that's that. So you're not too far off from once he came. But I saw him as Ohio Ski Buddy, and then he just became Ski Buddy. But that's how he got to his name. because the person's username who left the comment on TikTok was Ohio Skibbity. And everyone was like, well, how are you going to use that name? And I said, well, it reminds me of Ohio Ski Buddy. And so Ohio Ski Buddy was born, which turned into Ski Buddy. Really? That's how you discovered my streams? Dude, so many people, I feel like so many people discovered the stream through DojoCast, and I did not expect that at all. I really, really did not. I figured some people, I honestly felt like it would more so just tell the people that already knew about the stream, you know? And they could be like, oh, I already knew. And that was pretty much it. I really didn't think I'd have new or people joining specifically from that, you know? Also from DojoCast? That's crazy to me. It's cool. It's great. How do people find it through DojoCast? I don't know how I even found it. It feels like I've been watching since forever now. On the day that I started doing the RHG, SRHGU characters, which was just like I'm making people random RHG characters based off of names, right? Was the same day we were just animating whatever on live stream on DojoCast. And so I was just talking about like my idea, and I was doing it live for people on the DojoCast. KPDH? K-pop Demon Hunter? Is that is? Yes, I have seen it. My favorite song? I don't know. It's kind of hard to beat Golden. Golden's pretty dope. They did a good job. D1, what's up, dude? Recall someone in the dojo, or at least the Discord, has to actually work on... Really? That I didn't know. We're almost done here. Just took me 2 days for 2 seconds of animation. Any tips on how to get faster? Practice. Practice. Practice and having a clear vision for what you want to do will help you speed up. But it's never really going to get to a point where you're like super fast. Like this animation right here, I'm at 32 seconds into the animation, about 45 hours into it. So I'm still under under a second per hour. And I have to go back and still do a ton of polish still. So it's probably going to be like just under half a second per hour invested after a lot of practice too. Yeah, I wish I could lie to you and say it's just like eventually you're gonna get fat. Like it's just like there's a secret cheat code or something. But legitimately, practice is genuinely going to be the fastest way to feel the real effects of getting faster without even like lying. No jokes. No problem. How long have you been animating? Okay, I'm almost done. This is a very long, elongated swing here because there's going to be a lot of like snowballs flying around everywhere, so I don't really need to legs worry too much about it being perfect. There's going to be a lot going on the screen, which I'm not trying to make it look bad, but it could be a little less believable, I would say, in the movement, just because of how long there's going to be a lot of effects in the sky. We've made tremendous progress today, though. Holy. The animatic put in work. Hatena will be so proud. Hatena has always been a big animatic proponent, supporter. And I always have to describe that it's not that I don't want to do it, it's that it doesn't work for me. But today's a different day. Because it has actually benefited me. I could say with certainty that my animation looks better off for it, not worse off for it. Because in the past, it either was a waste of time or my animation genuinely looked worse for it. But I can say with full honesty that it looks actually better and not worse. think I finally finished a scene with the help of these streams. Really? Let's go! Alright, in honor of that, I think I'm going to go ahead and play it where we're at and call it for our morning stream, but I'm going to play because we've done a significant amount of effort here, of work, without actually looking at it. So, here's with the sound warning. I'll turn it down here, sorry. There we go. That should be okay. Ooh. What do you guys think? Yeah, right? He's like, oh! I think I probably extend the frames out. What if we did? What if, hear me out. Hold on. Hear me out. Let's try this. Dang, it was still slow. That's better, but it was still slow. Let's try that. What if we also, hear me out, what if I add a little subtle screen shakes to when he's like zoomed in like this? Hold on. Little ones. In opposite directions. Dude, and that the other impact frame that you're seeing, it took me hours. And you actually aren't even seeing it correctly right now because it doesn't want to export without lag. Yeah, it's a zoom and in slight slight screen shake. We'll see if it works. So when I export it in Flash on the SWF here, it's actually lagging on some of those impact frames. You're not seeing it in full quality, or you're losing some frames sometimes. Like that one. Believe it or not, you are actually losing some frames. Let's try that. But when I put it into MP4, it won't lag. And I tested that theory. I'll show you. Is that better? I think that looks better. Look at. Look how much more clear that is. You ready, kiddo? All right, guys.
Are you?
I am. I'm going to go ahead and call it right here, guys. I think it's a good cutoff point. We'll have an afternoon stream in a couple hours here, so stay tuned for that. We will continue wrapping up Ski Buddy. We have a bunch of guys, enemies that we need to bring in from the left and right, and we also have a bunch of effects that we have to address. Even with what we did even just now, I might even go back and add some more in betweens into this stabbing here into the snowman before we start doing the effects on it, because we have it actually hold for a whole second here, which is cool. We want that, but we yeah, we're at the final touches. We're at the final countdown. What's up, Jumbo? But I will be back in just a couple hours, and we'll have another 3 or 4 hour stream follow up on this. And yeah, we'll hopefully get to the very, very final seconds here of Ski Buddy. We're at the end. Right here is the end. He just skates off at the end here. We did the animatic today. We which is a first. We decided upon how we're going to execute the ending. And we even animated a solid, I don't know, we have a couple seconds here with those two guys. We animated from what, 20? Dang, we animated from 27.5 all the way to 34. That's like a record. So, anyways, guys, I will be back, and I'll see you soon.